in maternal mortality in Nigeria shows that actually we are progressing, but currently we have 630 per 100,000 life births. We now decide to see the perception of local government legislators. We believe they are the policy makers at the local government level, where most of these maternal mortality occur. Because they are the closest local government to the people, the grassroots level. So that's why we decide to assess their own perception of this maternal mortality and to see what political strategies that we can use towards reducing public health problems. So the objective is we determine their awareness, their perceptions, and political strategies. The study was carried out in Ibadan. Ibadan has 11 local governments and is the capital of Oyo State in Nigeria. The Ibadan happens to be the largest city in the whole of West Africa. The study was a community survey. We use local government legislators for this study. They are elected leaders at the local government level. Method of data collection. Both qualitative and quantitative method of data collection was adopted for this study. For the qualitative aspect of it, we determined to target the chairman House Committee on Health. In every local government, they have Committee on Health. We target their chairman in all these local governments. We conducted an in-depth interview among them. While all other legislators were surveyed, we used the structural questionnaire to collect data from them. The total population for this study was 224 legislators. Legislators in each local government ranges from 10 to 14. The lowest, depending on the landmarks of each local government. But the chairman House Committee that we use for qualitative, we decided not to involve them in quantitative. So all other members, is only other members of the floor that we administer questionnaire. So the questionnaire was tested among other legislators that has similar characteristics with legislators that we use. There are also legislators from other local governments in Oyo State. They are not included in, they are not from Ibadan. And we decided to use SPSS to get reliability, which gave us 0.89. And the minimum reliability is 0.5. So we see that our instrument was reliable. Their perception was determined using a 22-point perception scale. We used 11 item statements to assess their perception. Positive perception was attracted a total point of 2, while negative perception was attracted point of 0. So we now divided, the total point was 22, we now divided it by 11. Anybody that scored below, less than or equal to 12 were considered to have negative perception, while those people that have greater than or equal to 12 were considered to have positive perception. We got ethical approval for this study from the State Ministry of Health, and the consent of legislators were also sought before the study for ethical reasons. The age of respondents ranged from 20 to 25 years, and their mean age was 36.5, plus or minus 7.2 years. Male constituted total population, as we know that politics, more men who are more involved in politics than women. More majorly responding, majority of them were Muslim, and 41.8 had OND, which is Ordinary National Diploma, and NC means National Certificate of Education. This is sex of the respondents, educational status, awareness. 39.1% of the respondents said they are not aware of that maternal mortality is high in Nigeria, which is a bad indication for us in Nigeria, because when they are not aware, they are less likely to take any action in their local government. But 60.9% were aware of women who have died during pregnancy or childbirth in their constituency. and majority of them were not even aware of any policy towards reducing maternal mortality, despite the fact that there are several international, regional, and even local policies. They are not aware. So when they are not aware, it will be very difficult for them to implement what they are not aware. So this is the stats for awareness. Yeah, after analyzing our data, the respondent has a mean perception of 10.6 out of 22, as I said earlier, and other things, not to waste time. 15.5% of the respondents were of the perception that maternal mortality is not a very serious problem that needs immediate attention. 54.5% perceived that legislation on compulsory use of antenatal will not reduce maternal mortality, which we believe those are the negative perceptions, some of the negative perceptions that they have. That means they will not even encourage people to take and to use antenatal, which is one of the most important methods of reducing maternal mortality. The perception of 78.2% was that abortion should not be legalized in spite of its association with maternal mortality when done illegally. And the opinion of 60.9% was that legislators should not finance maternal health projects from their constituency allowance. They have constituency allowance, they give them every year to go and implement projects in their constituency. But majority of them, many of them said they cannot use that money for maternal health projects. So when we ask them what are the political strategies that we can use, so that at least they can see maternal mortality as a priority, because the problem is that maternal mortality reduction was never or even still part of a prioritized health program at the local government level. They didn't see it as a priority. So there is little or inadequate resources to maternal health program at the local government level. So they now provide some strategies for us, which include regular training workshop for political leaders on maternal health. That if they have something like a forum where we can discuss this issue with them, that it could create more awareness and also increase their knowledge. So maybe when they get back to their local government, they can be able to do something positive towards reducing maternal mortality. Good human relationship between medical officers for health and political leaders. We have medical officers in every local government. They are career officers, they are not political leaders. But if there is good cordial relationship between elected leaders and medical officers for health, they suggest that it could bring up their interest towards investing in maternal health. And awareness by international agencies, provision of financial and technical resources, that maternal health programs are not being given priority at the local government level. They get sponsorship for HIV programs, TB programs, and immunization, but on maternal health they are not getting anything. That's why they think that it is not a priority health program. In-depth interview participants who are the chairman House Committee on Health also suggested regular workshop for political leaders, involvement of party leaders. We also see that these party leaders, they are at the party level, that if we should inform their party leaders, it could jar of their interest. Because each party has a party program. If maternal health is not part of the party program, it will be very difficult for them to be doing it when they are being elected. Discussion? Any respondent?
What is the conclusion?
The study found out that revealed that educational level of respondents is related to the perception of maternal mortality. The higher the level of education of the legislators, the better the perception. But majority of them, few of them even have first degree, because the lowest or the minimum qualification to be a legislator at the local government level is primarily secondary school certificates. So the respondents with first degree have better perception of maternal mortality compared to their counterpart who has ND. conclusion, the study found that many of the legislators were not aware that maternal analysis are in Nigeria, and several negative perceptions exist among them. Intense public health education, advocacy targeting policymakers are needed to increase political will for maternal mortality in Nigeria. That is our recommendation. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ademola, for